Hi everyone, today I want to share with you this journal that I created. My crafty sisters and I decided to do a Friends of Circle journal. Each of us created their own journal and we made a list and we will send it out to the next person on the list, and at the end we will all have a beautiful journal filled with spreads from our crafty sisters. The size of this journal is an A5 size and the base is created out of some craft cardstock. I left quite a piece of thread on this side because I do want to adhere some charms once the journal is finished and is at my place filled with beautiful spreads. This flower isn't adhered down yet because I don't want to embellish the front cover too much because it has to go through the mail several times, but I do wanted to show you this beautiful flower that was gifted to me by Patricia. She created this flower herself, and I'm definitely going to use this on the cover of my journal. So this is what mine looks like, and it's an A5 size, but maybe I already mentioned it. I apologize if I already did. In the background I do have some Stamperia paper and I sewed it along the edges with my sewing machine. I colored all the edges with Vintage Photo Distress ink, and I do have some lace in the background, but I do want to maybe use some buttons or other embellishments later on. I found this beautiful image on Pinterest and I thought it was really appropriate for this journal. And I also covered the back side with the beautiful Stamperia papers. It doesn't have many pages. I just created enough pages for every crafty sister to make one spread. So, because I think it's going to bulk up once they embellish it, and I didn't want to make it too bulky or heavy going through the mail. So let me open it up. And this is the inside of the cover. I created a pocket. Inside the pocket is an envelope. I will show you that in a moment. I have some paper that I found on Pinterest, and I also found this image on Pinterest as well. And I really had a lot of fun sewing on my sewing machine because it has been quite a while. In the background I have some beautiful vintage lace. I created this post stamp because I really love creating them. And here's a beautiful quote about friendship that I found on Pinterest as well. And inside the pocket I have this envelope, and I created this envelope quite a while ago. I do have a video on my channel on how I created these envelopes, so I will post the link to that video in the description box below. Inside is my letter to my crafty sisters, and this image I also found on Pinterest. So this is going in the pocket. This is the first page. We all decided to decorate the first page ourselves. And here I do have a tag that I created, and on the back side there are my personal details for my crafty sisters. I found this image on Pinterest as well, and I really love fussy cutting these images. I created this belly band out of some beautiful lace. I stitched it along the edges to create this, and here's another stamp that I created with a beautiful quote. And the paper in the background I also found on Pinterest. So my tag goes here, and all the papers are tea dyed and they all look the same. They're all blank pages, and each crafty sister gets to decorate a spread like this. And I made some stains with a teacup as well. It's quite sturdy. The paper is quite sturdy, and like I mentioned, just enough pages for each crafty sister to create a spread. And the last page I will decorate myself once it's all finished, but I didn't want to add up to the weight of this journal. And I decorated the back side like this. I found some more images and I absolutely loved this image as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to creating spreads in my Crafty Sisters journals as well, and I cannot wait once it's finished to see all the spreads. To bind my journal, I forgot to mention that I always use some wax cord because it doesn't cut into the papers, but it's still very sturdy and easy to knot. So I also have a little bag. My journal is going to Loose O here on YouTube. So I do have a little bag with some goodies inside that she can use, or in this journal or in another journal, maybe her own journal. It doesn't matter, but I do have some goodies here. So yeah, I will post the link to our Facebook group Crafty Sisters in the description box below, and I hope you will join us and share your creations with us, and maybe we can inspire each other or just have fun together. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you are all having a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.